How are you? It's Tree, and I'm gonna share with you a lentil vegetable loaf. I'm really excited to eat this for dinner tonight. Just in time for the holiday season. It's organic, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, and it's fat-free. It's hearty, savory, and loaded with flavor, made with only super clean ingredients. Let me show you what's going on here. These are the ingredients for the lentil loaf. I have 4 cups of the Liver Rescue Healing Broth, 1 1/2 cups of lentils, 3 cups of diced mushroom, 1 cup of diced onion, 1 cup of diced carrot, 1 bay leaf, 4 garlic cloves that have been minced, that's 4 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of fresh thyme, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 cup of fresh chopped parsley, and 1 cup of gluten-free rolled oats. So I'm going to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Turning that on now. And I have here my favorite parchment-lined bread loaf pan. So setting that aside. And now I'll take the lentils and pour them into a fine mesh colander here and rinse them with cold water and drain them. I have a small pot, turning it on to high, adding in my broth, getting all of that goodness in there. Lentils, and my bay leaf here. Putting the lid on, bringing it to a boil, then reducing it to a simmer and cooking for 15 to 20 minutes until lentils are tender but not mushy. The lentils are boiling, so I'm turning it down to a simmer, taking off the lid, and setting the timer for 15 minutes. While that's going, I have my non-stick ceramic skillet here, and I'm going to prepare the veggies. Go ahead and turn off this part of the skillet cooking and remove it from heat. So I'm removing this really delicious smelling vegetable concoction from the heat, setting it aside, and the lentils are nearly done. You'll need a food processor for this next part of the making. So the lentils are done. Turning off the timer, turning off the stove. You don't want the lentils to be mushy, you just want them to be soft. So what we're gonna do now is remove the bay leaf from the lentils and pour these back into a fine mesh strainer to release as much of the liquid as possible. It smells so delicious in here. can't wait. I went ahead and transferred the cooked veggies into a bowl to make the transfer into the food processor less messy. And I have my lentils also in a measuring cup. Make sure to remove as much of the excess water as possible. First thing is we'll take the oats, the gluten-free oats, putting them into the food processor, grinding them into crumbs, and then adding the lentils and the vegetables and pulsing the lentils and the vegetables so you still maintain some of the texture in there. Then we'll transfer it into the bread loaf pan. So now that the mixture is well combined with some texture still intact, I have my bread loaf pan and I'm going to evenly disperse it into the pan and move on to the next step. Getting warm in here per usual. Now I'm going to show you how to make the tomato glaze. It's going to sit on top of the lentil loaf and then we'll bake it all together. It's very easy. These are the ingredients for the glaze. I have 1/4 cup of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of fresh juiced lemon, 1 tablespoon of filtered water, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. I will whisk this all together and spread it on top of the loaf. I wanted to show you what we're using here with the tomato paste. Got this at Whole Foods. The only ingredients are organic tomato paste. There's no citric acid in there. So yes, you spend a little bit extra, but you're getting a premium product there. So that's what our tomato paste is. And now that the lentil loaf is ready with the tomato glaze, I'm gonna put it into the oven. It's up to temp at 375 degrees. And setting the timer for 50 minutes. You just want it to be lightly browned on the edges and then you can enjoy. I turned off the stove and the timer and it's definitely lightly browned. So delicious. I'm gonna set this aside and let it cool down for about 15 minutes. So Willow had a special request to add in a mushroom gravy that's vegan. Now this will definitely add some fat into the mix. This is optional. And I'm gonna show you what's going on with this mushroom gravy and get it going while the lentil vegetable loaf cools down. These are the ingredients for the vegan mushroom gravy to top the lentil loaf with. I have another 3 cups of the vegetable broth, liver rescue, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 shallot finely chopped, 16 ounces of cremini mushrooms finely chopped, 1/2 tablespoon of coconut aminos, 2 teaspoons of finely minced garlic, 1 1/2 tablespoons of fresh thyme leaves, 1/2 tablespoon of fresh rosemary, 1/4 cup of oat flour, and then I'll be sprinkling in some sea salt and black pepper. Alrighty, so the mushroom gravy is done. I turned off the stove and stirring it pretty frequently. I let it cook for about 25 minutes to get to a nice, thick, delicious texture. I'm gonna bring out our taste tester to get a review and plate our dinner. Taste tester's in the house.
Here I am. I can't wait. I've been dying for this lentil loaf with the gravy and a yummy little salad on the side.
You've been
so excited.
Smelling it for hours.
I've been smelling it. I've been coming in and doing little tastes of the different stages of it, and I'm so excited. I can't.
And I'm rosy cheeked.
I can't even wait.
I'm rosy cheeked because it's getting hot in here, but I'm gonna sprinkle the parsley.
It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Not really. We're just gonna have a yummy snack and we're gonna keep our clothes on.
Well, for now, but I'm gonna put the parsley on top of the lentil loaf and then we're gonna plate. Let me show you what's happening with this. We're finally gonna plate. This is the vegetable lentil loaf with the tomato glaze topped with fresh parsley.
So excited.
This is more than one meal for sure.
You think?
Definitely.
I'm just
This
teasing.
is a fat-free recipe, and we're adding a little bit of fat, not much, with the mushroom gravy. There's only 2 tablespoons. Well, there's this too. Only 2 tablespoons of olive oil in this whole thing, which will not use all of it tonight. So it's like super low fat, nominal fat. Well, let me retract. We're also having a delicious salad. A liver recipe salad.
Love these watermelon radishes. They're so pretty.
Cauliflower, watermelon radish, cherry tomatoes, red onion, and spinach and arugula. Just to top it off to make a really super yummy meal. And Willow is gonna plate this up for us and we're gonna grub out. Oh, and let me not forget our rosemary potato flatbread that we made as well.
We're kind of thinking that we'll make slices and we can make little sandwiches with it too.
Kind of like a meatloaf sandwich.
There was a place in San Francisco called Ananda Fuara that I loved, and I would go and get these meatloaf sandwiches with gravy. It was so yummy. So we're kind of thinking along those lines where we can like slice it, put it on the flatbread, put some gravy on it, and chow down.
Well, when I think
So
about
excited.
Thanksgiving, I think about the day after Thanksgiving when, well, I don't eat turkey anymore, but when I did a long time ago, thanks, Willow.
You're welcome.
When I did a long time ago, the day after, you would have
Turkey
like,
sandwiches.
turkey sandwiches with all that, and
With
so
all the trimmings.
That's what we're gonna do with our meat loaf.
Our lentil loaf, our neat loaf. It's gonna be so good.
Having like a little sandwich style grubbin. So I'm excited to see. This is gonna be super good.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Willow's gonna plate it up.
Okay, so I'm about to slice this up and put it onto the plate. Oh yeah, look at that. Just grab this.
I see the steam popping off of there.
Oh yeah, look at that, so pretty.
That's been chilling for a minute too.
Oh, it's just slicing up so nice. A little mess there, I better try that. Okay.
It feels like Thanksgiving in the house.
It smells like it. So good. I don't know how many meals this is going to be because I think I could just chow this whole thing. Oh, look
Hopefully
how big
2
I made
meals.
that one.
That's gonna be yours, of course, as you know.
You know me. I always give myself the bigger slice. Okay.
Only licking your fingers in your own house.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna pour some of the gravy on.
Oh my goodness, so yummy.
Oh my God. I just want to lick the side of it. Ugh.
You can do that.
Can I? Mushroom gravy with thyme and rosemary. So good. I could drink this gravy. And then I'm gonna put a couple of pieces of the flatbread.
Potato, rosemary.
I'm gonna give you 2 pieces and I'm gonna have 1.
Okay.
Okay, rinse my fingers off here. And move this out of the way so I can show you. Look at this though from the side. Look at how pretty that is.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Colorful.
And then we've got our little salads. So this is the meal.
Meal for a couple nights. Get you some.
Get you some.
You know Willa has to try it out for y'all.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You got a nice fat slice there.
You know how I go. My God. Oh my God.
You see the steam coming out of her
Oh
eyes
my
and
God.
off the plate?
This is bomb. This is not going to last very long. Like, this is going to be on a rotation during this season because I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough of this. And maybe we're going to need to like make the flatbread so it could actually like, you know, so it could actually, we could actually make a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Not little slices, but
Maybe
slices that would fit it.
Your meatloaf slice thinner. Maybe then that's really the
I don't think so. I think I'm going to try one more bite
Have
just to make sure I'm
Have a huge
correct.
slice of that between the flatbread. Make this recipe. Enjoy it for the holiday season and beyond because
Oh my God.
it's so yummy.
Oh
And
my
it's
God.
fat-free.
Like seriously,
Minus
get you
the
some like
gravy.
ASAP. This is insane. It's
Get you
insane. Oh my God. This, I think, is one of the best things that has been made in this house in a second.
For real?
It's really good. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a really good savory dish. You know what? Pretty much everything we do is really good.
It really is.
I gotta say. And the healthy factor, this is trickery. Nobody's gonna think that this is healthy. They're gonna think this is like, some chunky fat yumminess, but it's not. Oh my God.
Peace.